Hey crew, it's Bit, and I'm back on another reaction video. Today we're going to be checking out a remix of North Richmond. This is Burden and Stephen James. We're catching it on the premieres. Let's dig in and see what's up. Alright, here we go.
Whoa, Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gone to from people.
Oh, so we bring in heat. Alright, we bring in examples of the damn shame the world has gone to. Alright?
Like me and people like you.
Yes,
Wish
sir.
I could just wake up and not
That's
be
a shame,
true,
alright.
but it is.
Bro, I don't even understand that. Like, it is no secret that I used to partake in a variety of extracurricular activities that bring pleasure and satisfaction on a superficial level. I cannot think of how it can be possibly fun to sit there for an hour with your head at your ankles with no idea what's going on around you. That does not sound anything like fun.
Hey, yeah, I know it's a shame. You smiling, holding the pain. You working, they holding your pay. It's a fat, it's a tax to make it so you can't relax. And you broke at the end of the day. It's always the same. They send it all to Ukraine while children in law.
Boy, there's a money laundering service going on right there. We are rapidly draining all available funds and resources and sending them to a place that has absolutely nothing to do with us.
Can't relax and you broke at the end of the day. It's always the same. They send it all to Ukraine while children in law to be saved. Look what they doing. Our country is soon to be ruined. They screwing the home of the brave. Who do we blame? The news won't take it. It's truth. Delusional fools do remain. Got the principles of a Christian who you know can never be used for their games. We're used to the games. It's time to wake up America. Here to remove the restraints. They got us in chains. Better keep God close and be united again for a change.
We need to be squeaky wheels. Those of us who know what's right need to be bitching about the things that are not.
What the world's gone to from people like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gone to from people like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true.
Situational awareness, people. Situational awareness.
But it is, oh it is.
Yeah, you know what I hate? The way veterans don't get a break after putting their life on the line. They come back to the States and depression is racing. Need help so they won't contemplate suicide. Addiction rates higher than ever. People ashamed for just trying to get better. Alcoholism been calling in victims. This sickness will leave our relationship severed. No, this ain't no joke. On social media, why is everything?
Why is everything woke? He ain't lying. Why is every single thing you see on the planned TV exactly what it takes to get you spun up? And if it ain't you getting spun up, it's your next door neighbor or the neighbor down the street. They're getting people spun up, and everything they do is designed to keep you spun up.
Calling in victims, this sickness will leave our relationship severed. No, this ain't no joke. On social media, why is everything woke? Wanted Biden, but now they're regretting their votes. Bet you agree Trump was better than most. I just pray that we never surrender our hope. Innocent folks been paying the price.
I know what was on them shirts.
Can't afford groceries and keeping no lights. Paying more for less and no, none of it's right. It's time to stand up together and fight.
Damn shame what the world's gone to from people like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gone to from people like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is.
They capture them vocal runs in the captions as foreign. That's funny. That was great. We're bringing attention to much needed problems. That's one of the things that I liked about the Oliver Anthony original, was the fact that it gave a voice to problems. Burden, giving voice to problems. Lil Po, giving voice to problems. TMR, giving voice to problems. We have problems. We have solutions. We're just scared to put them into place. And that's about as real as it can possibly get, right? We know what to do. We know what's been done. We know what needs to be done. It's terrible, but hopefully we can take care of things in this election cycle. Hopefully we can get things back on track. I think we will. I do think that there is a positive spin coming here very soon because the pendulum always swings back, and it has been swinging left for far too long. My only concern is that when that pendulum swings back right, it generally gets fairly fluidic. There's a lot of bodily fluids being flung around at that point. And I hate to see that happen, but sometimes that tree needs to be refreshed, and that's just a thing, right? This was great. It got me talking. Hopefully it gets you talking. Like, that's something that we need to be doing, right? The squeaky wheel gets the grease. And if we're not being squeaky wheels about the things that we believe in, the things that we want to see happen, the things we believe are true, then nobody will be. Nobody's going to do it for us. If we are not taking the initiative to say, hey, this is not right, I will not allow this, then it's just going to continue. And so then we get into the fight of what's allowed and what's not. And that's a fight we need to have, but we need to be vocal about it. We need to be very, very clear on some of these lines, because there are things like, if my state decided to do some of the things that some of these other states did, I would have to leave. That's the point of the states, so that we can go somewhere where we feel more comfortable, that our views are more accepted. That's why I'm not a big one on the division of the states, although California has no use for me, right? I know there's a lot of food that comes from California, don't get me wrong, but most of what I buy is here local. I don't buy a lot of that stuff from California. I don't. Most of the stuff that I buy to feed my family with is born, raised, grown right here in Louisiana. And if not Louisiana, then it's Mississippi, Texas, or Arkansas. It's that close is where all my food comes from. Some of it does come from California, right? Where you're going to get avocados from. But other than that, most of it comes from here, because I am very vocal about make sure you support your local people. I don't go to Walmart except for things I cannot get at my local stores. And there are things my local stores just don't carry. But for the most part, I don't go to Walmart. I don't go to these big box stores. That's part of being a squeaky wheel. Man, no, I'm not spending my money on that. If I have to spend a little extra to make sure that the Americans are getting the money, that's what I'm going to do. If we don't bring voice to these problems, nobody is going to. There is no hero going to ride in. Even if every single person that you want elected is elected, put into place, and does exactly what you want them to do, they're still not going to save you from anything. Burden, this was great. What's the other guy's name? Stephen James. Burden and Stephen James, this was great. I appreciate it greatly. Like, I love to talk. I love to be able to have topics to talk about, and y'all are very good at helping me to find topics to talk about. You do it to a great beat with a great message, and I love that too. So thank you very much for this. Y'all make sure y'all get back over to the page, give him a like, share, and a sub, throw him a comment. Let him know you appreciate what he's doing. Like, I gotta support everybody being a squeaky wheel. I just gotta do it. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Until next time, I love you. You're perfect, whole, and complete, just the way that you are. And this has been Pittstake. Peace.